Coach Dixon, you're a road warrior this weekend.
Yes,
so first off, what is the schedule? Give me the travel schedule real quick.
Flew into Columbus yesterday. I'm here at Liberty High School, and I'm going to Journeyman tomorrow for that exciting tournament. So
it's recruiting season.
It is recruiting season. October's pretty busy.
Okay, let's talk combine. This combine here, it's a ton of kids here. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're in the 90s, I think, 90, maybe 100.
Yeah.
When you look at an event like this coming to it, what are you getting out of seeing kids, seeing them in the wrestling room as opposed to the gym where they're competing in the singlet? What are you getting out of this?
Practice is always a good environment because you can actually see what the work ethic is like, and obviously that's what you want to do. In college, you only get 16 days to compete. You're going to be practicing a lot more than what you're actually going to be competing. So, you got to love to train, you got to love to work out, and if you want to see how kids adapt to that environment, so they're kind of putting them through different things, and it's just good to see kids that love to train, love to work out.
You guys love to train, you love to work out. I've seen some of the stuff that Joe Williamson did with you, Mark Bader's done with you. No fists, open hands only. You know what I'm talking about, right? And you guys, all that hard work you guys have put in, you're at the critical tipping point. 2 All-Americans last year. I think, Jack obviously is right there. He's a top 3 guy. He was an All-American last year. He's 4th the year before, but you look at that, you're right at the tipping point. You're knocking on the door at the MAC tournament last year, 2nd to Mizzou. You're right there, Coach. What does Old Dominion have to do to be the top 10 team, knock on the door in the MAC and be the team? What do you guys got to do?
We just got to kind of break through and get it done, Last year was the first time in 20-some years that we've had multiple guys play. So it's baby steps. It's not necessarily as quickly as we'd like it to happen, but, this upcoming year we'd like to have 3, 4, or 5 All-Americans. I certainly think we have that capability in our room, but it's just we got to go out and actually get it done, You can talk about it, you can be about it, but at some point you got to step on the mat and actually line up and just go out and do it.
Obviously, we know Jack and All-American. You got Lenny back. You got Makade back. You got Jesky back. I think those guys right there, when you say multiple 4, 5 All-American guys, I just named them off right there. And some other guys who are knocking on the door, who are you guys looking for breakouts from? Who are you looking to break out, put ODU in the top 10, and who are the breakout guys? I named the known, the usual suspects, right?
Those are the known commodities, but, 33, we got 2 tough kids, Michael Hayes, and he hasn't quite put it together for a full season, but he's certainly very capable of doing very well at the national tournament. We got a redshirt freshman, Emilio Saavedra, who those 2 are going to have to battle out for 133, so that's going to be an exciting battle all year. At 57, we kind of have a plethora of guys. Austin Eads, who, when he wrestled Isaiah Martinez at Midlands, he was up 7-8-2 on Martinez before he tore his ACL, so he certainly has a lot of ability. Devin Gagan, he was a 5th-year senior. He's a JUCO runner-up a few years ago. He's wrestled for us in multiple weights at 165, 157. He's done some good things for us. We got transfer Terrell Forbes from the Citadel. He's doing good things at 165. We got a true freshman, Selvin Wright, who, so far he's been doing very well, but obviously we got to see what happens in competition. Brooks Clemens is a transfer for us, from Oklahoma. He's dropping down a week, so we think some good things can happen with him. He certainly has a lot of ability, and we think he's finally at the right spot, and he's in a good situation for us.
When you try and push him up to maybe replace Beasley, or are you going to drop him down?
We're dropping him down to 174, and their old 174-pounder Austin Coburn, we're actually moving him up to 197 to replace Beasley.
Okay, all right. So, I was wondering what the Beasley.
That's kind of what happened there. So our upper weights, it's looking like it's going to be Clemens, Jack at 84, and then Coburn at 197, and then heavyweight. We got a bunch of young kids in heavyweight, so we're trying to figure out what happens there.
So those are the known suspects. The known suspects we know, but those guys someone's got to bust through.
Correct, and we've got some other freshmen that I didn't mention, but we got people that are working hard in the room, and I've actually had to tell some of the freshmen take today off. So that's a good thing from a coach when you're telling people chill out today. You're putting in a number of workouts. We got kids that we'll leave the office 8 o'clock at night, and their kids come in there for additional workouts, trying to get better. So that's a good environment to be in. We from 1 to 32 on our team, this is probably one of the better teams we've had.
Can one of those guys win the title for you this year?
Absolutely. We have multiple people that can do that. So it's obviously staying away from injuries, knock on wood, none of that happens, but they have the ability, they have the drive, so it's obviously just making sure it happens in March.
All right, Coach, you got anything else for me?
Go Monarchs.
Safe travels tomorrow to Journeyman.
Thank you.